Where Elon Musk has teased that there is more that meets the eye when it comes to Twitter's suppression of the Hunter Biden laptop cover-up. The Twitter owner was partaking in a Q&A session on Twitter Spaces when he said there was more smoking guns to come from his recent release of Twitter's internal communications on why the company censored the New York Post story on Hunter Biden's laptop in October 2020. Mr. Musk said he will reveal all of these in the future. We're just going to put all the information out there, try to get a clean slate. We will be iteratively better, and it will force other media companies to also be more truthful, or else they'll lose their readership. He then commented on the way Twitter employees have treated politicians on the platform. He said those in charge at Twitter, obviously before he took over, had a very different standard applied to Republican candidates in the US versus Democrat candidates. Musk elaborated on this, saying, "I'm not saying this is definitely the case. There appears to have been a double standard where Democrats were not censored and Republicans were. And it was, and I think this is frankly obvious to anyone who uses Twitter. It's frankly the behaviour that is to be expected from an organisation that is based in San Francisco, which is far left," and noted that political contributions from Twitter were over 99% Democrat. Well, what kind of viewpoint would you expect people to have then? It's the behaviour you would expect from a company that is essentially a distillation of San Francisco politics. Now that Elon Musk owns Twitter, late last month he tweeted that in order to restore public trust, he would release the inner conversations employees had at Twitter when they decided to suppress the story. On Saturday, he did just that, tweeting, "What really happened with the Hunter Biden story suppression by Twitter will be published on Twitter at 5 p.m. Eastern Time," followed by, "This will be awesome." Elon Musk admitted he didn't review the documents himself, instead leaving it to independent journalist Matt Taibbi, who posted a lengthy thread online. What was found has been labelled as a flop, as it showed Twitter staff deliberating back and forth on what they should do with the story. It was also put to bed any speculation that the Democratic Party, the Biden administration, or the FBI interfered with the network's final decision to suppress the laptop scandal. However, the report did show that President Biden's campaign team requested numerous times for tweets and accounts to be taken down, which was greenlit for them. This action was also applied to Donald Trump's team when they requested while he was in office. In case you missed it, late last month, Elon Musk had vowed to release Twitter's reasons as to why they suppressed the New York Post's original damning story on Hunter Biden. The Post had gotten their hands on Hunter's discarded laptop that was riddled with personal and professional scandals. Within it were photos and videos of Joe Biden's son engaging in sex acts and taking illicit drugs, as well as orchestrating numerous dodgy overseas business deals. When the story dropped in October 2020, just 3 weeks before the presidential election, it was widely disregarded as Russian disinformation. So much so that mainstream media refused to report on it, and social media giants suppressed the story. Twitter and Facebook were heavily criticised for the censorship, especially now that most mainstream media has verified the contents inside. The Republican Party especially has been highly outspoken about the scandal, believing the American people deserve to know the truth before heading to the voting polls in November 2020. Now that the GOP has taken back control of the House, investigating both Joe Biden and Hunter Biden will be a top priority. Republican Kevin McCarthy, who is running to become the House Speaker when the party officially takes control in January, called for an investigation into tech companies following Twitter's censorship. He told Fox News the House now needs to look at Facebook and Google.
What Elon Musk has been able to do, now we know why the White House wanted to fight so strongly against him owning Twitter. All he's done is put out the truth. Now we need to start looking at Facebook, at Google. These now have become arms of the Democratic Party, arms of the Biden administration, but they also used the intel community as well to lie to the American public. Should those people keep their clearances? Should those people still be allowed to have information? If they're going to be political individuals, then no, they should not. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of what we need to investigate going forward.